one's called 1987. I tried to write about my childhood, and it's kind of difficult. I grew up in Dayton. One of the things we did was like, when they get a new plane at the Air Force Museum, they fly it in. And like my old man would take me out of school to go witness this. It's like, it's a big deal. But it was actually kind of cool. My father collected old newspapers, put tinfoil over our windows. The phone was disconnected, but we got messages anyway. The kind of things dentures would say after their owner died. I was young as a bowl of cereal. The knuckles of my mother's fingers began to reverse themselves. We put old carpeting on the lawn, sat on the trunk of our Honda, and watched the B-17s land. I said my first apology to no one in particular. This one, I think everyone has like a couple lost years, right? This is probably one of my lost years. Which happened in Columbus, actually. 1999. Each basement was a museum of progressively rustier stationary bikes. You'd watch a blank VHS tape until it stopped and say the first thing that came to you. Things like paper being torn in half, or new tires on hot asphalt, or burning dog hair, or shh, and that'd be your name. For weeks there'd be no moon, but then it'd come back all littered with plastic stir sticks, wrinkled styrofoam cups, promising never to leave again. People watched their televisions just a few hours before throwing them out. Everybody knew only 3 songs: Poison's Every Rose Has Its Thorn, and 2 others. For fun, you'd shoot holes through the recyclables with an air rifle. You rode the bus for days at a time. There was the divorced waitress you slept with because she said your teeth were straight, and there was the bum who masturbated next to you in the holding cell, and the saran-wrap sandwich Hamilton County charged you $20 for when you made bail. There was a cassette of your mother saying your name over and over again. Shh, it said. Shh, it said. Shh, it said. This one's called City of the Advertisers. We keep handfuls of clean teeth in pant pockets. Our lawns are bleached to square white. The milk is really blue. Nightly, our president calls, saying, please feel you are wanted, even if you aren't wanted most of the time. This one's called Cities of Refuge. Everything's plaid couches and goldfishes in a cataract of mulled water. Everything's glued together poorly, so little beads ossify at every seam. Everything's roan-colored 84 Civic hatchbacks with busted tape decks, so the fast-forward sticks. Everything stacks of vintage National Geographics. Everything's stored in boxes for shoes you don't own. Everything's too big to say. Everything's palsied scrawl on a postcard saying, come home, saying, we promise never to love you again. I have a series of poems where it's just like a year, and I talk about that year. I never said ever Shakespeare, right? So this is another one of those. 2009. All the animals were revealed to be animatronic. Blackwater changed their name, and the Blockbuster on Court closed. I asked her to marry me. There seemed to me enough to make a world. Empty prescription bottles, needlepoint landscapes, VHS cassettes. I suppose that if I had a soul, it looked like me, only made of bubble wrap. So few of us knew our names. I whistled in my sleep. I was a good person more often than when I was not. This one is Cities Lit by the Light Pot in photographs. Buried underneath the pear tree, a suitcase holds the transcript of your life. Glass replicas replace your organs. A breviary written on cellophane. The thimble on your nightstand is a radio for the ocean. The envelope contains your sleep for the year. This one's called City of Motels. Everything's covered in saran wrap after each use, and every drawer hides a new Bible. The moon sheds a scurf of dry soap. On each desk rests a rotary phone. When it rings, a spatter of gnats sneezes from the receiver. And when you answer, you'll answer saying, "Don't call me citizen unless you mean it." So the rest of these aren't in the chat book. Been reading a lot of Lacan lately. This one's called City of Incandescent Light Bulbs. Oily fingerprints decoupage everything. The not things have doubled again. You take x-rays of yourself like photographs to know what sleep keeps. In this glass pear is an entire sky. There's already a lifetime behind you. This one's called 2012. In the primaries, all the boys were growing into better daughters. There was that weird February where nothing moved, and there were all those cats with different colored eyes. Always these memory extras. Mostly, I thought of things to say down the necks of empty bottles. I remember our faces looked nothing like dinner plates. I remember the alarm was full of birds. This one's called City of Motels. On a tout chair with no discernible edges, you watch clouds clog into bruises. Contemplate a 1992 lost to rewinding VHS tapes. All you ever wanted was a box big enough to hide in. The soap is tiny and shaped like various waterfowl. The telephone ringing in the other room will be your only remainder. I kind of arranged these tonight, and I didn't realize they were all just like fucking crazy sad. Should have put some lighter ones in there. This one is called City of Incandescent Light Bulbs. The resistance to sleep became sleep. The children boiled for soap. A yellow paper rose twisted on a wire hanger in the closet. Gramophones can't be turned off. All I ever wanted was to find you lacking. And this is the last one. It's called City of the Awkward Moment in a Musical before everyone bursts into song. You feel like a room with many empty folding chairs. Everybody's walking parallel, faster than necessary. The card table glows with mason jars. In each, pigeon beats as a man, drunk for the first time, drives a stair car in circles. You're certain it's been 1997 for at least the past few years. Exit planes, tape hiss, many heavy possibles. You put on your favorite person face. It's no small thing, really, to choose your life again and again.